Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
Cam's
Baby, spin that
DIY.
shit. Spin that shit.
IIC
Spin that shit.
Podcast.
This is my favorite actress right here. This is my favorite actress.
This is in 1985. These new school grandparents, honey, we at brunch. Honey, we on the boat. Honey, we have careers. We at our jobs. We dating. This is not 1985 where we at home watching Victor Newman on Young and the Restless, waiting on Grandpa to bring his check with the moo and a pack of cigarettes. Those days are not these days. So listen, when we decide that we want to babysit and we want to go to games, that is up to us, and you can't make anybody feel any kind of way about it. That is your child, just like we had to keep our children. And you might come, I hear y'all say this, you dropped us off at grandma's house. That's right, because we were living in a different time, and we were grateful. We were grateful when we got to drop our children off. We didn't expect that. Y'all coming real entitled. She won't let the baby spend the night. Honey, I'm not home. I'm not home. I was out. I was grown because I had paid dues.
They done messed up my neighbors. They not even my friends no more now. The mama should pay for it. Which kid did it? Okay, so when I look on my cameras, they all the babies, both the babies are throwing the rocks. So both the babies threw the rocks. So I don't know which rock broke the window, but both the babies threw the rocks. I think the parents are supposed to drop off the money for that. Because, I mean, I get y'all kids from time to time, but I don't have enough time to put my foot in their ass deep enough for them not to know, at least not to throw rocks at the neighbor's house. It's Journey. It was Journey. No, they both had rocks. And they was both throwing rocks on the camera. You pay for it and both parents reimburse you. So Callie and Jaidyn gonna have to split the cost. Exactly. Now make sure y'all tell them that, because if we get into an argument about money per se, they gonna be like, oh, we work for you on Six Side. Because girl, every time I pull up, I'm the payer because you know, it's Six Side. Just put it on the Six Side tab. It's the Six Side. We need to take a Africa trip to Six Side. Six Side. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they gonna try to pimp me. You evicted the kids, girl. No, I woke up this morning and they was disappeared. Their mama showed up at 6 o'clock in the morning drunk, trying to talk to me. I let them talk for about 30 minutes, and then I closed my eyes to give them a hint, like my man been waiting on this for 20 hours and 20 nights. And y'all in here trying to talk to me about y'all day. I was over here and Blue called, and then he was like, and he was up all night calling me. I was on my stream, girl. I was on my stream. I was streaming, girl, and I was over there. I was getting all the subscriptions. They was I got more subscriptions than Blue. I got more subscriptions than him. Yes, he thought he was that. I'm that. Yes, girl, they was subscribing to mine, and then he tried to get on his, and then when he got on his, a couple people left, but they came right back. He was so mad. I had like 5K. He had like 1.8. Yeah. He was on that. I was on that. Woo, I did that. I lost my voice. My voice is gone. Callie just sitting there like, yeah. And she just laughing at every little thing. And then what happened, girl? I'm like, why are you asking what will happen? I'm ready for y'all to get out of my room. And then, so let me tell you, oh yeah, and so what, how about a bitch said something? Him or that nevaeh, they ain't got no subscriptions. I got all the subscriptions. Yes, Jay. What she say? Jay, no T, no J. No T, no J. That's my little saying. I be singing that, and then when he get on his live, girl, mama look. When he get on his, look right here. They be like, no T, no J, that's me. No T, no J. Everybody in his live be like, no T, no J. See, you see. There they go. You see? When he got on live last night, I'm looking like, okay, I see it. No T, no J. Okay. Yeah, girl. She keep doing her little laugh. Then... Girl, I said if he could see her right now, he would just fall on the floor crying, laughing. Then I'm asleep. I'm half asleep. This, I be like, hold on, baby. You know you ain't allowed to say no. You can't say up in here because Mr. Saffold will come in this and set it off because you ain't black. I mean, you black, but you ain't black enough, okay? Then, hold on, girl. Then she goes, yeah, when he got on his live, then he was over there trying to call me while I was on my stream, trying to pull up to get some of my subscriptions. And yeah, they with me. They with me. They with me. Girl, then she do her little laugh. Girl, that is not funny. Okay, then she say, yeah, because I was on live. I was asleep, girl. I was trying not to, and I was trying not to breathe hard. He gonna try to hate on me, talking about she ain't really sleep. She ain't really sleep. That ain't how she look when she sleep. Like, how you know how I look when I'm asleep? You be watching me when I'm asleep. That's what I wanted to say. But then he got on there, girl. Yes, no tea, no tea, no shade, no tea. Then he gonna tell the people I wasn't asleep. I was so tired. If I wasn't asleep, I would have answered the phone and told him to bring that. No, I was asleep. That's why I didn't answer the phone. Duh. But then anyway, I had called my baby daddy and I told him, we got to go get these kids because your mama tripping and it ain't my turn to pick them up. We need to go get these kids. I'm on a flight. I got to do my job today. I'm at work. I seen you. She like, I'm drunk though. I'm drunk. I seen you an Uber. Go pick them up in the Uber. How much is you? So you going to spend $500 on the Uber? You could have gave me that $500. This is what I went through this morning. Okay, word for word. No tea, no J, no shade. Then she got the white girl over there co-signing everything. She called the white girl. Girl, wasn't it? Sam, who was lit? Me or him or me? Who was lit? Jay. Girl, this is what I go through. Y'all don't know what I go through. I should set up a secret camera just for y'all to crack the up. But see, she was just trying to talk because she knew I was mad as a when she walked in. I had my face ready. I wish a hoe would. I would have just uppercutted that thick one. I would have uppercutted her, binked her, and ran out to my husband. That's what my plan was. But they came in there trying to, you want to drink? No, I don't want to drink. I don't drink. Yeah, girl, the Sam girl. She in there. She called Sam. Sam, wasn't it? It was with me, wasn't it? Sam was like, yeah, Karlissa, today Jay is lit. I'm like, oh, okay. Not too much on Sam. We love her. Well, she was co-signing, okay? She was about to get f***ed up too. Because why didn't she tell Jaidyn to come pick up her kids? Okay, her and the baby daddy, they on the phone arguing back and forth. Sam Jaidyn telling, then I told him, and then he told me, and then I was like, it's your kids too, and then you need to pick them up, and I'm drunk, and I'm tired, and your mama tripping, and she ready for the kids to get picked up. That stream was lit as she be the hype train. Girl, yes, you should hear her. Sam is the chat baby daddy. You need to check her on saying the N-word. She just 5% black. She might be a little more than 5% because her mom is 50-50. Her mama daddy black. Her mama daddy is black. 6 feet Kunta black. Karlissa, you tell everything. I know I can't hold water. That's my problem. Girl, but these kids are going to be my comedy act because nobody can make this up. If I try, I couldn't make this type of reality up. I just couldn't do it. This is fucking hilarious. Crystal said, no, you're hilarious. She was celebrating. Her mama is 50-50, so she is like 10%. Not according to the black community. According to the African cultural statutes of the slavery on the Manhattan train ship, when they brought us over here and massa was taking advantage of us, they said 1 ounce of black, one piece full of black makes you black, okay? What they said, if your mama got some black up in her, you black. Now, she might not have been out in the field with us, but she definitely would have been inside taking care of massa. You know what I mean? Oh, we get the full history lesson. Girl, they be forgetting, child. They be like, girl, just because she didn't get the black hair, honey. Her daughter got it. Her daughter hair nappy as hair. She don't even like combing it. She's scared of her daughter's hair. I had to give her you might be right. I had to give her a nappy. I had to give her a nappy hair lesson. Sign up for Kai Stream University. He gonna teach me how to stream. John is mixed too. Calm down. John mixed too. Calm down, people. They don't be saying that to John. They just go by color. Because John probably got more white in him than she got other people in her. His grandma white. Her grandma at least mixed. Her grandma mixed. John's grandma white. Y'all going by colorism. Y'all be doing that colorism. They're trying to blame it on me. So have y'all heard about this little trick? I'm going to try some of this. I'm getting ready to try some of this char. I'm going to wash it all down in some baking soda too. I'm going to try some of this. I'm going to try some cucumbers. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to get this together. Might put this in my hair. That came off the carrot. Okay. So I need to get busy, guys. And I need to start off by cleaning up this kitchen and disinfecting my shit. Let's go, New York Knicks. Huh? What is all that? This is my, I'm going to be fasting for the next 3 days, juice fasting. And then I'm going to do a water fast. So this is my breakdown right here. We need a cooking live with you. Okay, as soon as I get off this fast, I'll make something very good but healthy. When is the next time you're gonna have the kids again? Why the f you asking me that? And I barely found their mamas this morning. You trying to be funny? Who's watching a basketball game? Oh, what is it on right now? Have fun juicing. I love Jaidyn's 6-aught tattoo. Okay, 6-aught. 6-aught fool. We at it. I never thought I would have a tattoo in my life, guys. And I have a fucking tattoo. Every time I see it, I'd be like, what the f have you done? It's backwards, but yeah. Papaya is great for weight loss. Jaidyn's hat is big. Her hand right there is big. Jaidyn got some big hands and feet. That's why I'm like, she probably was supposed to be tall. Have your husband do it. Do what? What the f have you done? Have you been to your little Karlissa lake space yet? Where's that at? I didn't know you got one too. She was trying to match you. Callie has one too. So my stepdaughter has it. Callie has it. I have it. Jaidyn has it. Now all the women who signed up, except for Andre's wife, all the women who signed up to be a part of 6-aught, not the circus, 6-aught, we all got matching tattoos. And it says 6-aught in favor of the show. And Jaidyn just got hers. I'm going to go get a 6-aught tat. If you go get a 6-aught tat, I'm going to go get one on my... And we're going to post them side by side. You post yesterday about blue pill had me crying. My husband was so mad too because he don't need no pills, but I just be joking. Y'all know I just be joking. He like, why you over there lying? I'm like, here's my comedy. Won't you relax? I'm trying to get over there to the comedy store or something. But it was funny though. Is Nevaeh going to get one? She don't really like us like that. She don't really like me like that. I feel like she gonna not like John in a minute. Like if he keeps up, she ain't gonna like him. Bree has one too. No, Bree don't have a 6-out tattoo. Don't threaten us with a good time, because y'all know I put this big right on the ground. Big booty. Get your ass a streamer university. Get your ass a streamer university. Y'all gotta tell me what that is, because if Jaidyn wouldn't have got on there, I wouldn't have knew what it was. Okay. I think she likes you. Who likes me? I don't think she care what he do as long as he dealing with her. Put it in your glass, girl. I think she care what he do, but I think she's just convinced herself to like try to not care the other people. I think she's convinced herself to try to not out care the other people. Does your husband have a 6-out tattoo? No, and since I didn't take him that toilet paper, he might not be getting one. We should ask him one day. I'm gonna ask him. He don't have no tattoos. He was mad at me when I got this. He was like, Jesus is gonna strike you. I was like, ah! Girl, I got in trouble when I got this tattoo. She think he will change for her. No, she definitely knows he won't change for her. If he didn't change for Jaidyn, everybody knows he's not changing for them. If he didn't change for Jaidyn, he's not changing for them. They know this. Nevaeh is forever watching and in competition with Jaidyn. I don't really get that, because to be in competition with Jaidyn, like, you'd have to wake up. Like, that's a lot of competition to, like, Jaidyn has a lot of motivation and a lot of energy for a bitch to keep up with Jaidyn. Like, even when Jaidyn was pregnant, y'all didn't never see her looking crazy. Y'all didn't never see her in no moo-moo. Y'all don't never see her just chilling. Like, Jaidyn be, like, on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. I wouldn't compete with that either. Yeah, she could be having a terrible day. She's still gonna get up, clean her house, feed her kids, take them to the schoolhouse, the outhouse, the park. They gonna be playing. She gonna be on the side mad. But it would take a lot to outdo Jaidyn in real life, like, for real. I mean, every birthday party, every bar mitzvah, every hairstyle, change her hair every 5 minutes, and she's just a lot to keep up with. And I don't think that anybody is trying to compete with her, because that would be a lot to compete with, if that makes sense. Like, that's a lot of work. I mean, and then she still finds time to cook, clean. You can't outlast her. Take the back seat, sis. I'm gonna make an album too. I'm gonna make a record. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna hop on baddies. It's like, that's a lot of competition. That's a lot of competition. Can't compete. Oh. She said it in her song. I mean, her man wrote that song for her. So imagine your baby daddy writing some shit like that for you. Can't outlast me, can't outcook me, can't outclean me, can't outdress me, can't get ready. Like, what? She got me in this trying to put my wig on every week. Yeah, no, that's a lot of competition, and it just proves, even, decorating her stream room and her house and her, just all the things that she was raised by me and her mama. I'm just gonna put that right there, okay? That's gonna make it happen. She gonna make it enough, okay? She gonna make it enough. And she gonna come over here and be like, and I got 5,000 subscribers and they only got 1.8. I got more than them all together. And they over there doing a do-si-do, and it's just me, and I'm outshining both of them together. I'm like, yeah, girl, you doing your thing. So yeah, I just probably wouldn't try. I would pick somebody else to compete with. I just pick somebody else. Callie and that man in jail, did they really get married? No, Callie hasn't had any married yet. I mean, no jail yet. She hasn't married anyone. She's just enjoying some conversation while she's in nursing school, because like it's really hard to raise 2 kids and go to nursing school and entertain a man. So I see where she's going with this. Every time I try to jam her up to find out why or what, or I see what she's doing, and she's in her books more than she's with anybody. And if a phone call or 2 gets her off in between and it's convenient, hey, do you just get that money, honey? And Callie has she'll probably get mad that I say this, but she has 2 sisters that graduated, one with their masters, one with their bachelors. Her father's aunts all have their masters and their bachelors. So her father's family is very high tech and very educated. And I think she's in competition with that instead of like the circus and the TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like her standards from her dad's side is way up there. And as she told y'all, he raised her, even though, you know, she just did elementary over there. So yeah, she's probably gonna try to compete over there and not over here. She thinks she might just want to be a RN, but then she was like, you know, and then I might keep going to try to be a pediatrician. So I think the medical bug is on her and she just going with it. But like I told her, my homegirl took classes for years. I mean, we partied, we enjoyed our life, we did our thing, but she never missed a semester, a class here, a class there. And then right when it was time to settle down and like, get serious about life, she only had 1 kid. When it was time to settle down and get serious, she graduated like, oh shit, I graduated and I passed I passed my nursing, I got my license. And it wasn't like she like fought for it. It's just something she just casually did over the years, and boom, now she's a traveling nurse making probably just as much as I make. I'm like, God, why didn't you tell me to go with you? But so that's her thing. Her sisters is, her heart is weighing heavy that all her aunts and her sisters and her grandma over there all have, my mom have her masters, my dad have his masters. So I think she just tapped into, she's not really like into the arts. She likes it. She loves music. She loves entertainment, but I feel like it's weighing on her to be up there where she think, some people when they see their parents and their family, they think, this is where my standards or my statues needs to be. So I think that's just where she is. Either way it goes, if she wanted to do entertainment or if she wanted to do medical school, whatever she chooses to do, I support it. So Nevaeh studied Jaidyn and Chrisean while they were with Blue. That's why she thinks she's winning. But she not likable person. Her spirit is off and too fake. She does carry some of their attributes in the entertainment business, but when you get into a position, whether it's work or home or wife, and you kind of know the blueprint, of course, you're going to try to perfect it. So I don't think, that's what I would kind of try to do. I definitely would try to perfect that shit. Like, I see where you two could have really made some money. And y'all not really that talented. I'm just thinking like how another bitch would think. Not saying that neither one of them is talented. I'm just saying if she thinks that she could sing and she's talented, she definitely has a little, I do entertainment. And I've watched entertainment over the years. And she has something. She definitely has something that grabs your attention. Blue and I both understood that very early on. So we both know that. And I respect the position of that. But it's just something you see. You have to have an eye to see it. And she definitely has. She's a Christian now. So hopefully she's picking up her Bible. But the industry definitely would have wanted to cling on to her because she would have been a limitless body floating around with no God and no, her, whatever her religion is. Like the industry clings on to stuff like that. And it's like them yoga, I'm energy and earth and Scientology. Like the industry clings on to them, especially if they got a little bit of light on them, because it's like, it's a profitable season for the industry. So I could see where she would try to get in there and try to figure that blueprint out, because one of these women could have made a lot of money. Because as we see, those marketing classes that I put Blue in when he was in high school are paying off. He understands marketing to its core. We both do. That's just our thing. We took the class together. I did his homework. He did mine. So marketing is something that comes very easily. And in marketing, I'll give you guys all a hint, all 200 of you. In entertainment, the closest that you can get to your real self is how you make money. Because we all want to see real people. We don't want to see the fake over here like Beyonce. Like, unless you could sing like Beyonce, you better not come on this acting like Beyonce. Not in the 2026. You know, it used to be like, oh, we wanted the Halle Berrys. Now we want, like, we want to see Glorilla. We want to see Sexy Red. We want to see real people with real lives. We want to see the Sukiyana. We don't want to see a whole bunch of black women pretending no more. We tired of that. And I get it. It's just a different age and a different time. But in marketing, they teach you to know your audience. That's the number one rule in marketing, guys. Know your audience. If your audience is rock tards, you better act. If your audience is rock tards, act. If your audience is scientists, you better know something about science. Like, know your audience. That's the biggest thing in marketing, and that goes for entertainment. When you a comedian and you go stand in front of a whole bunch of and they not feeling that first joke, bitch, you better make some adjustments. You need to adjust to your audience and your surrounding. You can't say the same thing to a young crowd that you would say to an old crowd. And I think Blue has that by a little too much, that he wants to be that character where, like, everybody hates you. Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Blue. He likes that character. And I'm like, you like that shit? And I hate that shit. He loves that you guys call him a trash bag. Like, you think he tattooed his whole face to convince you guys to, like, think he's handsome? He's a sick. He says that on his rap songs. I'm a sick. Like, I mean, we have to start paying attention to what some people be saying. But anyway, that's the lesson of the day, guys. That's the lesson of the day. Get Funny Marco's daughter and Pinkface together for an episode. It would be so funny. I agree. I actually reached out on Shade Room and told him that. I agree. Florida water mop that house out. Psalms 91. Rebuke that girl out y'all life. Or we could continue to try to get her saved. I mean, because she is a babe in Christ now. She's a babe in Christ, guys. So make sure y'all send her some of them scriptures. Y'all is not going to get me kicked out of that delivery room, honey. I have to anoint my baby with oil. I have to be in that delivery room, okay? Because it don't sound like there's going to be no Christians in the room when my baby come out, honey. And I'm going to be that Christian standing in the corner, okay? You and Jay at Kai Streamer University would be hilarious. Okay, y'all go tell them to invite us to the university. She never put out the new Bible. She claims she bought Jonathan. Well, Jonathan has a scripture upstairs in his room. I do believe only one person tried to remove it. I'm not going to say no names. But before you walk into his room, he got a scripture right there. And it's usually a Bible right there. And I usually have his shoes on it. But somebody took it off. Somebody took it off and thought they was taking my son's covering off. And I hope they didn't take their son's covering off. But I think there was whoever removed them shoes with the Bible on, with them shoes on the Bible. I really hope that you didn't do that on purpose. Whoever did it. You just really got to watch some things that you do when you get angry. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be some lines and some limits. So I don't know. I hope she said that the Bible was in the bedroom. So I don't know. She said his Holy Bible is in the bedroom. So y'all ask him the next time y'all get on his stream if his actual Holy Bible is in the bedroom. I guess she got me with the crowd. We don't use that word no more. We call them rock. Manage my baby Zoe. She's a doll. We need help. My assistant is literally getting ready to put a whole bunch of stuff together. As soon as we get the other grandkids going, my plan is to rub elbows with all those directors that work with our kids, and then I'll have my own relationship to start putting y'all on. So it's coming. Don't worry. And you know how fast I work. You know I had that shit done in 3 months. We're still working on Jaidyn's sunglass line, and we're working on the 6-out bundle, 6-out bundles. And then Callie's got a mommy and me book that she's putting together, a mommy and me guide. So everybody is putting something together. Javon and Carter want to turn into streamers. They think they could do better than Kai. Javon and Carter challenged me. They said, Grandma, we're going to do better than Kai. We're going to do better than Kai. So I'm working with my assistant to get a whole bunch of stuff done now that the kids is gone. And yeah, so I'm on that. I'm guessing it manifests him walking with God. You excited that Blue is communicating with baby chrisean? Oh, did they communicate? Why would you put shoes on the Bible? It's a little secret. It's a little ancient secret. It's a little ancient secret. You look so tired. You worked so much for your babies, and you are a blessing. Oh, thank you. See, she got her and her man in her profile pictures. That's how you know it ain't yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Them women who said, them is the ones, honey. They understand, they get it. Them other ones that's just out here trying to Jezebite through life, we do not get along. I do not like y'all. Y'all do not like me. I ain't never. Honey, every time I got serious with a man, my mind was on marriage. I don't understand how y'all be running around here and doing something strange for a piece of change and don't even want to leave you his Social Security when he die. I'm collecting all 3. I'm going to be at the Social Security office like this. Bink, bink, bink. Run me my money. I mean, I got to outlive them, which, you know, the wife usually outlives the husband. But, yeah, when I go to the Social Security office, they're going to be like, here you are, ma'am. I'm going to be like, nope, I got one more. Nope, one more. What? Girl, my second husband is 14 years older than I am. Jonathan Daddy is 5 years older than me. And my husband right now is 3 years older than me. Run me my money! I'm taking notes on this Social Security. Girl, my grandmama, honey. Both my grandmamas, honey. Both my grandmamas lived off Social Security. They sat on their ass watching us, enjoying life, and watching the soap operas. Luke and Laura was on the menu, baby. I said, Grandma, how y'all get to stay home all day like this? Y'all ain't got to get no job. Honey, your granddaddy's Social Security is doing just fine. I was like, oh, okay. Mental note. I need 3 of them. You know, because it's a little more expensive today. You only supposed to have one husband, so don't get married to get no Social Security, y'all. I just be joking. Please don't take what I say serious all the time. Don't get married to get no 3 husbands. Get married to get one husband who invests right and does right, because Mrs. Saffold's Social Security would be just enough. I mean, he got that pension, that second pension. You know, it would be enough. It would be 3. It's going to be 3 anyway, so it's going to be like 6. But don't get married to get no Social Security. Get married so that you could stay with somebody long enough that you earned the Social Security. Because my grandma used to be like, every time my grandfather used to ask her to do something, she used to make this noise and be like, Junior. And I'd be like, who is Junior? And why she keep saying that? Like, but I know what she was saying now, because every time he asked me for some toilet paper or something, I'd be like, God. I didn't do it because y'all was on here. But every time they ask you for something, it'd be like the wrong time. Like, why is you asking me right now? Don't you see me cooking? And my grandma used to say, didn't she say, grandma used to be like, God, Junior, would you just hurry up and die? She didn't mean it. It's a joke. It was just like, She was frustrated. But on my mama, she did say that. And we all knew she was just joking, but it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you get 60, 70 years old, the last thing you want is somebody to keep asking you to do something and then get an attitude when you ask them to do something. Girl, because your first year of marriage, your husband, he gonna jump up, he gonna jump through all these hoops. He gonna, during the engagement, like the first 2 years, however long y'all engaged, in that first year, oh, he gonna be like, what you do? I got it. Girl, that third year, when he think a bitch is stuck, oh, where y'all at? Where the wives at? Where is the wives at? On that third year, you be ready. I'm finna leave this. He don't even know it. Oh, I'm the up out of here. I ain't got this to do. Oh, I know I could get somebody else to wash my car. You mean to tell me I gotta ask him 9 times now to take this trash out? Just wait. Just wait. That third year, that's why they say that if you make it past 5 years, a woman. If you make it past 5 years of marriage 3 times, you's a woman. You's an exceptional being. If you could stay with a nigga past that third year, past that 5th year. Oh, baby, because when you get past that 5th year, they start talking a little different again. They like, oh, she's been quiet. She been too quiet. When you get that 5th year, they like, oh, shit, this been too quiet. I better wash that car. Because they don't know what we be doing when we get quiet. They be thinking we be out there acting like that we used to be. But they don't know we done growed up and we just learned how to keep our mouth shut. Because that's going to make them think harder and you ain't even got to do shit. Just get quiet on the money. After that third year, you going to, naturally that third year, you going to fight. You going to want to kick. You going to want to scream. You going to scratch him. He might gut punch you. He ain't never punched me, but he choked me good. He choked me real good. He choked me down. He choked me down bad. Mighty bad. But I ain't gonna lie. I lied to the police when they got there. I told them that I didn't hit him. You know how we do. But then when they was about to take him to jail, then I was like, I'm lying. Because I knew I hit him first, but you know I know the popo was going to be on my side. But then when they was about to take him, I was like, oh, hell no. Who the f*** going to pay this rent? Girl, when your man take care of you, you get to paying attention real quick. They was getting ready to take him. I said, oh, hold on. I only wanted him to wash this car and take this trash out. You didn't want me to pay this fucking rent? Oh, no. Let that take that out them handcuffs or I'm going to hurt one of y'all. Girl, that's when you start thinking fast. I'm on 8 years and I still have to fight to keep my mouth shut. Girl, just keep your mouth shut. Especially when he really you off, girl. That's when you scare him. I learned, girl. I'll get so quiet. Mr. Saffold is not really a bad guy. So when I tell y'all this, don't trip. Like, he done been like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And I'll be like, ooh. I know it's for real. I know that means shut the fuck up. I'm talking too much. And I ain't gonna talk my way out of my Social Security. No. I know what that means because my grandmama told me, girl, the closer you get to that 10-year mark, oh, they gonna try to cut up to try to see if you go, because they know they can't really mark us out. They know they can't, but they try. You get close to that 10-year mark, girl, he gonna start trying to show his draws, honey. He gonna try to show his last little draws. And that's where you better shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But when we hit that 10 years, I'm gonna be talking again. Girl, we got to that 10 years. He tried that shit. We got to 10 years in February. 10 years married on the paperwork. So, you know, when they put that paperwork through, that got to be 10 years and not 1 hour. You got to be 10 years to the hour to get that Social Security. You know what I'm talking about. Girl, I waited for that hour. I said, oh, what was that you said the other day? He's like, what you talking about? I said, when you was like, shut the fuck up. Remember you said, shut the fuck up, girl. I waited. He talking about the other day. That was 30 days ago. Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. What you was saying? He like, I was just playing. I said, I was sorry. I said, yeah. I'm at that 10-year mark. You better not never say that shit again. We gonna see what the fucking white people talking about. Half on that ass. Yeah. Then that's when you get to loke up, girl. You got to know your years. You got to know your bitch years. See, my grandmama taught me. I'm teaching y'all something. You better know your bitch years. If you don't know your bitch years, you're going to get marked out. You're going to be divorced. You're going to be watching the next get your Social Security. Then when that bitch get old, she going to be at the club drinking on your tab. That going to be, y'all going to be at the club at 60. That bitch going to be like, give me another one. She going to be drinking. You going to be sitting there budgeting your shit. She gonna be drinking all your shit Don't let another out. Don't let her out you now. You got to pay attention. Marriage is a business, and you got to make sure that work to the mark. Okay? Once you say I do and he get on your nerves, bitch, ain't no out. Oh, you playing games, huh? You gonna make a work. Guess what? I know how to clock the in. That's what you do. I seen my grandmama, honey. Junior. She said that 5 times a day. I'm like, damn, grandma, won't you just leave if you don't like them? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm taking half of this shit when he leaving. I'm going over there to Harpo juke joint and drink with them other. I said, oh, okay. That's how you do it. Especially living in a 50-50 state. Girl, my husband be hearing me crack the jokes, girl. So when it got close to the 10-year mark, he already knew to act a fool. He already knew to act a fool. That's why he's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I said, oh, you think you that, huh? And got a little raise on there. They gave you a raise at work, huh? You don't think I won't take half that shit? Okay. Girl, you got to pay attention to body language. You got to pay attention to how these people out. They'll laugh at your. I see people get divorced at like 8.5 years. The only time you get divorced at 8.5 years is if you met a rich and he buying you out that marriage. Because 8.5 years, you couldn't do another year and a half for a lifelong check, girl. That Social Security lasts till you die, honey. My grandmama was getting ice cream cones for us. Girl, we was at the ice cream store every day on Junior Harvey's tab, honey. She fell out in that hospital. My cousin's gonna get me. My grandma fell out in that hospital when my grandpa died. I just looked over at her. I said, get your ass off that floor. I'm just playing, y'all. This is just comedy. Cousins, I'm just joking. Don't trip. But this is the truth. But it's a joke, but it's the truth. My grandma passed out on the floor. She said, oh, shit, I'm about to get that $2,300 every month. Please don't play this back. Don't nobody screen record this or nothing. Because if my husband get wind of this, it's too late. We already passed 10 years. What you want to do? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing, Craig. All right, so we all learned a lot. We all learned a lot today. I always come through with good information. What's your thoughts on John calling Chris the other night? You want my honest opinion? Or you want me to lie about it? So when I went back and I looked at the material, all the clips and all the data, it looked like he was trying to push Jaidyn off because she wasn't answering the phone. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. What y'all think? We definitely learned a lot. I'm tuned in to in, honey. Unfortunately, I think so too. Yeah, that's what it was giving. It was giving like I could get the internet cracking. You don't want to help me. Play with me if you want to. I go get the other baby mama. I mean, the other circus conductor, and I'll show you, girlfriend. No T, no J. He was gonna show that. Oh, you don't want to play with me? I know somebody that do. Keep your clout. I'll go get some other clout. That would look like to me. He had a girl in the bed. Maybe she was giving, the girl in the bed was not giving, maybe her breath stunk. You know, my kids got a real thing about if your breath stink, honey, they gonna have a problem with stinky breath. So it might have been the breath. It could have been, let's just try to analyze this properly without discrediting the young lady, because we do not know who she is. She might be Mike Tyson's daughter, and we don't want to fuck that up. But it could be that she said log off. I need to log off. I mean, it could have been breath. It could have been booty odor. It could have been, I mean, it was a long night. She could have had, you know, because, you know, when your booty be, you know, out all day and all night, if you gets around your booty, you know, when you sit down on people's beds, your booty odor kicks up real good. You know, especially if you didn't just leave from the house, you know, and you went to somebody's house. It could have been the booty. It could have been the breath. Could have been a reason that he started making those phone calls.
Camsdiy.
IIC Podcast.
Stunna got a boyfriend now, so he not with her. Yeah, she would have loved John, but he's just not ready, and she's not in a position that she needs him to be ready. So I think that was a hard pass for him. But I mean, if you're not ready, you're not ready. You can't pretend to be ready. I don't care what nobody say about my kids. What they not finna do is lie. They not finna lie. Even when I tell them to lie, they won't lie. I'm like, you need to lie about that. You don't need to come clean about that. They like, nah, I'm gonna just tell her because I can't deal with that. If later on, it's gonna be on my conscience. I only see him grinning like that when he. I don't think it was so much as grinning when he's with her. It was probably like, oh, you answered the phone. Like, he probably was a little, like, it was more smirky. I'll tell you guys, there's some looks that if you want to know his looks, him or Dre, they got the same look. If you want to know if they like somebody or not, go look at, like, his mannerisms when he was with Stunna Girl. Or his mannerisms when he got down on one knee to ask Jaidyn to marry him. Just go pay attention to the mannerisms. Come back, let me know what you think. Like, as a mom, we just look and we just know that look. Like, it's a smirk, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, go say that to them. Go say that to Blue or Dre and watch them crack out laughing like, just say that. It's like, joke's on you. Does Callie like Rock? I think her and Rock are in a good place. I don't think they have any type of beef. I don't think they have no problems. I learned his mother knows her son. She's always right. I mean, I feel like all of us should know our kids. Like, I know my grandkids already. I know if they lying. I know if they joking. I know if they serious. I know if it's bad or if it's good. Like, I feel like you should just kind of know that after a minute. It's crazy because Javon lies just like his daddy used to try to. Like, I'm literally instilling it in his head right now. Like, you cannot lie to me. You make that same face that your daddy made. And then that one crooked nostril just flares up for no apparent reason. Like this. That's how you gonna know he lying. King is a liar. No good for Blue. I've caught her in a few lies myself. I gotta watch to see, like, if she just lied a couple times or if she's a liar. Because, you know, sometimes people are, you know, we're on live where the whole world is looking. Some people might not be comfortable in their truth yet. So I got to see what she working with. I think once a man cheat multiple times, you should forgive. You should forgive, but don't forget. But we got to remember, and I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. Jonathan has never cheated because he's always said the same thing to everybody since he was in high school, throwing that football with all them groupies back then. He has never lied. He always has said, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be forced into doing that. I'm not doing it. Like, he's just not interested in, and I've tried to, you know what I mean? He promised me and he promised Jaidyn that he was only going to have one baby mama. He was going to get married and have one baby mama. That was a promise he made to both of us. Like, I might go out and have fun in my life, enjoy my life. But I always taught them, like, if you really that, you never have to lie. If you really, really, really got it going on like that, you do not have to lie. Because when you start lying, you start creating this hate in people, and they have a right to hate you because you lied. But if you run around with a bitch telling her this whole time, I like bad, I got a problem, and she want to give you some, that's her fault. That's her fault. If the bank give you too much money, that's their fault. That's not my fault. So that's where people are drawn to him, and people are they love him because he's not sitting up like your boyfriend or your baby daddy cheating on you and lying. Like he's upfront with it, because I told him, as a woman, I've been with people that have told me this ain't what it's gonna be, and I might still like their company. I might still want to pop in, like Stunner Girl. I might still want to stunt every now and then, but I'm not about to be like crying and trying to chase you down the road like I would if you lied to me. So if a guy lies to you, that's what makes you like, oh, okay, now I got to get even. But you can't get even with a nigga that told you on the day that he met you that I don't like you like that. I like this one, that one, this one. I like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. I'm not saying by far that I think what my son does is right. I would love for him to get married and, be like the proud family or the Bill Cosby of the year of the universe. But I would rather him not lie and not lead people on about a problem that he's dealing with. Now, if you want to come and think you can fix the problem, hey, we're women. We think we can fix it. So, if somebody could fix it, I'd be grateful. I would be truly grateful if somebody could fix, his addiction problem. But he's had that problem since he was 3 years old. He was born with it. I've done prayed over it. I've been praying over it. He has to want that for himself. It's just like if it was drugs or, it's just like drugs. He has an addiction, and if they want to keep feeding it to him, I'm going to sit here and be like, hope that works. Like the Hazel lady, girl, you old enough to know that wasn't going to work. Now, after about 20 minutes, we get tired, we get a crook in our leg. Bitch, you knew that wasn't going to work. These young sliding down walls on that. They sliding down walls. They taking it to the back, the front. You can't do all of that at your age. Girl, one booty shot and your booty gonna fall out. You can't do that in your 40s and your 50s. We can't do the things that we did with our bodies in our 20s and our 30s. So why she thought she could compete with these young girls knowing he don't care how nice she is or how pretty she is. Some of these is downright ugly, and he don't give a f***. The uglier the better, okay? Now what he needs to do is get some of that blue black. If he got him some of that blue black, that darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. If he got him some of that blue black, we wouldn't have this problem. He need to go to Africa. If he go to Africa, I bet you they could fix that problem overnight. He need to get to his roots. That's what the problem is. He needs some of that blue black. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. He ain't had none of that sweet juice yet. I know what the problem is. Facts. People dropping ugly ones know how to gobble. How to gobble is for real. That must be a man on here. We got a man in here, ladies. I ain't gonna lie. I want to know what that hype is about. I want to test the waters. Oh, we got some men in here, ladies. I thought we was having a girls meeting, honey. They got men's in here. They got the little men's in here. They got the men's in here. Yeah, that's what I heard you guys. My husband told me, honey. He said the blacker the berry, the sweeter the. He be trying to tan my black. He be trying to take me out of that. It's a Saffold like I'm blue black, honey. That's how I got married to him, honey. I guess he said, you black enough. He said, he got him some of that black, honey. He said, you black enough. And it's sad because the black man runs from it, and that's what he needs. And that's the saddest part about our men. They're running around chasing all these different flavors of the rainbow and don't even know the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That black African sitting over there with the good honey, she got that crack coochie. And they don't even know it. Y'all jealous of the wrong honey. If I see my husband with a bit blue black with a bone in her nose, I already know this ain't coming back. Oh, he ain't coming back. It's a wrap. Good thing I got my 10 years in, though. Shit, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That girl is not black enough. She bitter black. That ain't black enough. I'm talking about darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I'm talking about Tupac mama dark, okay? Tupac mama black. Biggie mama black. Y'all see them old black women, honey? They still with them men's. Denzel Washington ain't left that yet. Y'all ain't seen Denzel Washington running around town trying to get none of that cookie from them biracials. We ain't seen Denzel move away from that. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And that's what it's gonna take for him. He needs him some of that. Ain't no coming back. If your man with an African woman, if she even got a touch of that midnight, what's that matte color that's real dark? If she got a touch of that, if she used anything after NW46, you're done. He ain't coming back. If your man cheat with any woman after NW46 on that MAC line, oh, call it colorism. You ain't getting that nigga back. We all the old know that. All the old know you can't get Denzel from that lady. And that's what Jonathan need, and that's what he ain't had, and that's why he roaming around in these streets looking for dogs and shit. He out here roaming around looking for dogs, and all he need is him a good NW46. Somebody go tell that he needs some NW46. She said, I'm NW45, girl, me too. We right on the borderline. We got some of that sweet juice too. Shit, like, how you get 3 husbands and they all work? They wasn't 3 broke neither, 3 jail neither. They all 3 worked. NW45 on their ass. My grandmama is NW50. My grandmama NW50, bitch. My grandpa shot her in the leg. He said, oh, bring that back here. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We all trying to get some of that melanin. They got it up in there, deep up in there. They got that melanin. NW54. Yes, girl. You know what I'm talking about, girl. And it's like that Coco. Yeah, it's like even if that even walk by your man and do her leg like this, oh, it's game over. I don't even let dark skinned girls come over my house. You can't come over here. You can't come over here. I don't give a fuck. She ain't got no ass at all. She ain't got to have no ass at all. You can't bring your black ass in here. Mrs. Saffold already told me y'all got that good. That got that nappy dugout. That snatch it, watch it. That's that booty. Can't come over here. Blue just having fun. He gonna keep doing him because they let him. Girl, they like that snicker bicker, okay? They getting some of that snicker, honey, and they think they is on cloud number 9, honey. That old even told me. She said, oh, I hate to tell you this, but your son did something to me. I said, I know. Otherwise, what would your old ass be doing here? Girl, I told you them was gonna break my windows out. They had the brick. I opened the door. The bitch had the brick at the door. I said, hold on, little mama, what you doing with that brick? She said, I'm gonna bust out Jonathan's window. I said, Jonathan don't got no window. These my windows, all of them. He don't got no windows yet. Girl, if he would have had a car, I promise you. What's her name, y'all? Is it Jen? Jennifer? Jen? It's Jaidyn and Jen, honey. They was dating. Back in the day, it was Jen and Jaidyn, honey. Child, that Jen, honey, she came by there. Jaidyn just laughing. She just somewhere with John laughing. Still to this day, child. These memories. Woo, child, girl, yeah. Jen, and she was going to bust out my window with that brick, and I said, he ain't got no windows, baby. If he would have had a car, he wouldn't have had no windows. It would have been keyed up. She might have shot it up, girl. Jen was the beginning of his crazy toxicity, okay? This shit started back when he was in like 11th grade, okay? This shit been going on since the circus been up and running for about 20 years. Jonathan been pissing off since he was 10 years old. And I sit with him and I tell him, take that money. That's what you do. They don't listen though. They in there trying to get his heart. I said, fuck that heart, it's cold. Get that money. Didn't I tell him that? Go watch the interviews. I told chrisean that too on the interview. Didn't I tell her? Y'all watch the interview. I said, get some of that favor. Turn that water into wine. I be hinting to them and they still go over there and they still get some of this. They get some of this and they be like, I don't need no money. I don't need no money. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't even need to breathe. I don't need to breathe. I don't even need to breathe. Be like, girl. His heart got to be pretty cold to put up with sharing messages. Jonathan is the biggest opportunist in the world. Sharing messages didn't do nothing but make his booty itch. It just made the roof of his mouth. It just made the roof of his mouth itch. He don't give a. I'll tell you this. Jonathan's not going to type or text anyone anything that he got a problem with them sharing. He don't trust me. He don't trust you. He don't even trust Journey. He do not give a fuck, okay? And he got it from me. He got it from me. He did. I have no to give. Karlissa gonna keep it a stack every time. Girl, you got to, because I don't want none of these coming to me when they get old talking about your son did me dirty. No, you went over there. You went over there for this, and I told you he had some of this. He been having some of this since he was 6 years old. Okay? I'm not lying to y'all. He gonna get some of this, honey. That sold water on the freeway, honey. He was down there with the Mexicans speaking Spanish, having a water kickoff. I'm gonna sell more than you. That gonna make some money until he's like 100 and something years old. He just came out the womb like, where the money at? Where the bag at? Where the money at? Where the bag at? I'm not joking. I try to tell them that every one of them, I be like, bitch, get you some of that money. Why y'all think Jaidyn, what y'all think? Jaidyn would have been folded by now. Been folded. She would have been, I bet you better get over there and get some of that money. Stop playing with me. But I love him. I don't give a I love him too. But get over and get you some of that money. Come back empty-handed. I'm going to laugh at your ass. Is she out there like, no Shay, no tea? No J, no tea? I said, when I call you, you be like, hey, boo, how you doing? What we smoking on? He need that money for the. I don't think he needs it for the. It does not even like he has, like, he got some decent taste. But he's not the kind of guy that's like, I'm going to go to France and Rome and sit at the Eiffel Tower. He's like, not that guy. But he's always had to have, since he was, ask Andre. If y'all think I'm lying or exaggerating even a little bit, ask Andre. Andre said one time when they was little, he came to me in the morning time and told me, John had a dream. John had a dream. I said, well, what was it? I'm thinking he about to tell me, you know, the earthquake is coming or something. Like, what was the dream? He said John was in his sleep saying, I'm Jonathan. I'm Jonathan Porter. I'm Jonathan Porter. True story. I'm Jonathan Porter. He said, Mom, from that day on, I knew this was going to make some money, because who is yelling their own name in their sleep? Who's yelling their own name in their sleep? Like he was like getting an award or something. Telling the people his name, girl. So I said, okay. Now he might have only been like, he had this dream more than once too. It got more vivid. He might have been like 3 years old when he had that dream. I said, F that. Let me take y'all to the auditions. Let me see if he gonna book some shit. Let me see what he talking about. I'm thinking he gonna go in there scared. He don't want to do it. You know, he got, like Javon and Carter, I kind of got a coach. Not so much Carter. Javon's getting way more used to it and realizing that he's even better at it than he thought. But I'm thinking he about to go in there and be all like, kiki. You know, he goes in there like he professional at 6 or 7 years old. This is a true story. So how much do I get? How much do I get when I book the commercial? Not if or who or how. How much do I get if I book how much do I get when I book this commercial? He asked the people. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sitting there like, well, that's a good question, son. Ask him. Keep asking him. So they pulled him to the side because it's business. You have to tell him. And they told him his breakdown. He said, okay. And that's all he said. Okay. I'm Jonathan Porter. So he had to learn this line for the audition. During the audition, it wasn't like, because they liked his look. So it was like, okay, we want you to say this line and then see if you could get this line together. And then, because normally when you go, they talk to you or whatever. Sometimes they give you your material, but back then they really didn't. They used to go off looks. You know what I mean? If you're in the business, they know you ain't here to be goofing around. So they went, they liked his look, they pulled him to the side. They pulled another little black girl to the side, and they always pick like 2 of everybody of the look. So there's a kid that looks just like him. I'm talking about just like him. Other kids that look just like the other kids and the backup people or whatever, in case it don't work out. And so he got up there on his very first line. They said, I want you to say, I am a bee, I fly around, and I say buzz. Now try to say that as an adult. Try to say that what I just said to you. So they told him that, okay, boom, you got to go up on the podium and stand up there and say it. Just like, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating too, because I'm like, mother, you better not get none of these words wrong. Okay? So he goes up on the podium and he goes, I'm like a bee. I fly around and I say buzz. I said, oh, he nailed that. Girl, I'm in there clapping the people. The mom ain't even supposed to be in here. But you know, my black ghetto, I'm not taking my son in none of these diddy ass rooms without me being in here. I'm setting a new rule, okay? So they let me come in there because the mom ain't supposed to be in there because of that. Girl, I'm in there like, he nailed that. So the lady is like looking at me like, shut up, like, shut the girl. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut up. I see how they looking. I shut up. So then she tell them to do it again, and the second time they did it. Okay, the second time they was like, okay. I said, I told you that the first time my nigga got this. Now run him that 60K. She was like, okay, it's like 60, but it's over like, you know, it's over a year and a half. It's payments. I don't give a fuck what it is. We be back. What day y'all want us to come back up here? We gonna be early. Girl, honey, we got home. We bought us some Old English. They got some Pop-Tarts. I got some Old English. What? We had a good time. That was a good year. I tell you that much. Girl, we was driving around like we was rich, honey. You know, they put the little 10% up for the kids. I was like, why do we got to hold on to that? He finna make some more money. He gonna be rich all his life. Give us our money now. We don't need to wait. Girl, my ghetto, honey, you supposed to put that money in there. I put it in, I took it out. I'm drinking OE right now. You better not. Do they still sell that shit? Karlissa, why you ain't watching the game? Oh, is that what my husband doing? That's why he's so quiet after he needed some toilet paper. Pinkface, the new superstar. We got a few on this team. I'm not going to lie. The boys are really developing and really ready to stream. And they say they're going to do better than Blue. So the next time they come over, I'm going to have their whole streaming station set up and see what they working with. Pinkface is at the schoolhouse. Oh, no, school is out. It's 7 o'clock. How long we been on here? Carter is an athlete. Girl, yes, Carter loves football. I think his sport is baseball, though. So, guys, his mom, for her baby shower, I try to get Nevaeh to do the same thing. Like, oh, it's so hard. When it's not your daughter, you don't really have no input. So Callie did braids baseball for Carter for her baby shower. So we had to wear braids, like Atlanta Braves stuff. And every time I see him now, he loves football. Don't get it twisted. He loves football. But every time I see this, he got the bat trying to hit the ball. And he's so excited about baseball. So I think he might be like the next Babe Ruth. He a lefty too. I think baseball might be his thing. So I'm hoping that we get through this year of football and then straight into baseball and that be his. I tried everything. I love baseball. If Saffold was cheating, would you care more about him or spending money on him? At his age right now, I would be disappointed because Mr. Saffold is like a light. Like, he ain't like most, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this because he's my husband, but I can't really find no wrong in this man. And I be trying to find wrong in his spirit, but he's so, when God say you must become like a child, I really think that he's talking about Mr. Saffold, because nothing phases him, nothing his kids do, nothing I do. He's always the same. He gonna say some smart shit from here and there, but he's so always just like the same. Does that make sense? So I would be more disappointed in him, like, dang, I had you on a pedestal for a person. You know, like some people, like it might be your dad or your coworker, like you look at them and be like, dang, you don't do no wrong, huh? And this get blessed, like, I'm talking about he just won us $100,000. I would have never filled the paper out. I would have never filled this paper out talking about a class action lawsuit for some smoke inhalation where we lived at. They literally about to pay us $100,000 because he filled out the paperwork for me and him. I mean, I was coughing and I was having some trouble, but I wouldn't have, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have followed through with the paperwork. He's that type of dude. Like, money, ever since I've met him, literally in the 10 years that I've met him, he has probably had at least $1 million fall out of the sky. Like, how you do that? Like, where they owe you that from? Like, whether it was the military or class action lawsuits or a job that did him dirty, or the restaurant, he want to sell it now. Like, they want to give me some money, I'm going to sell it. Like, he just always has no problems in life. And I'm just like, he don't have no problems with his kids. They don't like him. He don't like them. They don't like me. Whatever, you know, little shit like that. But he don't never have, like, world problems that the world be falling apart. And this just be eating his McDonald's, watching his sports, and laughing at everything. So if he was to cheat or do something weird, I would be more disappointed than hurt, because, like, he's just like on a pedestal. I can't believe these let him go. Like, I might have put up with his cheating if I would have saw through the future. Like, this the type of person he gonna be when he get of age, because he was bad like my son, probably worse. Mr. Saffold was bad like my son, probably worse. I work at McDonald's and I'm loving it. I don't know why he loves a cheeseburger. He loves a cheeseburger. He don't give a fuck about the rules. He don't give a fuck about what they got going on in the meat, that it got people in the meat, none of that. I don't eat no cheeseburger. I might get a fillet of fish, but he'll eat a quarter pounder. He'll eat a cheeseburger. So I would not ever leave my husband for any reason. None at all. If he hit me, he would definitely have to go to counseling. We would probably live in separate places, but I wouldn't leave my husband for nothing. And that's just me being in my adult phase of life. I've never divorced anyone. They divorced me. I might have shut things off and got cold and quiet and drawn away from certain things, but they can't. When we get to heaven, I'm gonna be like, they divorced me. Because I'm here for the long time. Not, you know what I mean. I understand it might not be all a good time, but no, I wouldn't divorce my husband for any reason. I say it sometime. I be saying it, but I would never. Through sickness and in health, till death do us part. Yes, because you know sometimes he have his PTSD moments and his mood swings. Sometimes he might get a little aggressive. He ain't never had to take no medication, thank God. But, I mean, even if he did, we would be down there together. I would be like Gucci Mane's wife. Like, if my husband was going through something mentally and, you know, changes in life, whatever the case may be, that's when I would clock in the most. I definitely wouldn't be like, oh, I'm scared, and like leave. Like I would get the necessary counseling. I would sleep with my door locked. We would sleep in separate rooms. I would be on go. I would have security. I would do what I had to do to help him get to a better place in his life. But I wouldn't leave my husband and abandon my husband for making any type of mistake. And then now, if it hurt me and I like my hurt because he done punched me in my head or something, I'm leaving the house. I'm leaving the house, and we're going to get some counseling, and I'm going to be in a separate place, you in a separate place. We're going to get some counseling, and you're going to learn how to handle your emotions. But I wouldn't leave my husband. Not my husband. Now, my boyfriend, maybe. Like, fuck that. I ain't finna sign up for that because I already know. You about to beat my ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You about to cheat on me tomorrow. You about to rob my bank account. Like, and then another thing, this how you know it's cool. This when you really know it's cool. We have never had separate bank accounts. How would Blue and Dre react to that? They probably would laugh if he beat my ass. They probably would laugh. I don't know. They'd probably be like, yeah, she need ass whooping every now and then. But we've never had separate bank accounts. Like, I see a lot of married people, they have their own accounts. We've never, ever argued over money. Never once. In the whole 13 years that I've known him. We've never been like separate mortgages. Like, all of our paperwork got all of our names together on everything as one. So I think when people get into marriage and they want to keep this separate and keep that separate, they really meant like it's really a business for them. It ain't really, really real. Marriage is a business in some aspects, but not that. I mean, y'all have to eat off the same plate. So we've never had separate bank accounts. I've never hid any money. He's never hid any money. I've never yelled at him about making a purchase, even though I thought it was dumb. And he's never got mad at me for making one. And God ain't never, ever. We've had the same bank account. He has never, ever let our bank account go less than. And this is even when we didn't have much. I don't think it's ever been under $20,000. And that's what I'm talking about when we was like working regular jobs. And I'm talking about our savings was always there. And I think the attribute to that is that we've never, ever allowed money to be like a thing, like where we argue about it. If we ain't got it, we going to get it together. If we do got it, we spending it together. Like, hey girl, hey, we just over here sharing some marriage tips. Because when y'all start overpowering each other or bullying each other, like it's been times I made more than him. It's been a lot of times he made more than me. Like when I did that shit. But then if you look at it over time, bitch, you really didn't make more than him over this whole time. But I mean, I still got to pull my weight for some of the stuff. You know what I mean? You just feel a little good. Like, okay, I did something too. I did a little something too. But I think if y'all argue over money or y'all go into the marriage trying to do separate money, you're always going to be a broke married family. You're going to be a broke couples. Like if he do something for his kids or I do something for my kids, we don't talk about it. We don't argue about it. You know, and I appreciate that because sometimes I've had to like help Dre or, you know, do certain things for certain people and he don't bother me about it. Where can we see the TMZ podcast? It should be on TMZ by tomorrow. I was supposed to get something by today, a final, I guess, whatever, and then I think it should post tomorrow. But we put our version of it on my Patreon, so you can go watch some of the TMZ interview on my Patreon. Because it's up. It went up on Sunday. Because, you know, my people don't take that long to edit my... I don't know what they be over there doing. But shout out to Sky, Mike, and Primetime. One Man, One Vision, Primetime, and 909. They've been my production team since I started. And God sent them because they the only people that can handle me. Like, they done fired me 10 times. I done fired them 10 times. And we still show up to work. 4 years. 2023, I'm going too fast. 3 years. It's been 3 years. I did sign up. Okay, shout out to you. So it's on there. It came on Sunday, so you must have watched some of it already, and you looking for the rest, because that was funny as They were so happy about that interview. They said that Nick Cannon had 4 million views. I said, yeah, mine gonna double that. Watch that. Mine gonna double Nick Cannon's. Now what? Blue should do a love and hip hop. Y'all keep asking me, where's Bree? I am in a place right now where I'm just not talking to Bree because Journey hurt herself while they was babysitting, and she hurt her chin, and nobody told me, and y'all know how I am about Journey. Could have been Journey's fault, could have been Nate's fault, could have been my fault, anybody's fault. I don't give a. I need the phone call, and I need to know what happened to my baby. So if y'all Bree's people, that's what happened. So I'm just in a place where I'm just staying quiet, because if I stay quiet, then I won't say what I feel and I won't move emotional. Does that make sense? But there are a few things that people that come around me know. They just know, because I tell them. I do not play about my man, my money, or my kids. I don't play about my man, my money, or my kids. Anything else is forgivable. But them 3 things is blasphemy. If the movement was moving, you had to know better. You got to know better. You just got to know. If it's got something to do with her man, her money, or her kids, it's come correct. And when I say correct, I mean all the way correct. Look at you all emotional, mature over here. Emotionally mature girl. Every now and then. If I love you, I'm going to take a few minutes. And I do. I love Bree. I'll always love Bree. I just could not understand why I didn't get a phone call. And when you move weird, when it comes to my kids, and I feel like I can't trust you with your movement, I don't care what people do to me. I don't care what they say to me, how they treat me. But when it comes to them 3 things, if you count my money wrong, you're out of here. Because I know you counted it wrong. If you counted it wrong, you should have knew to count it right, because I already told you when I allow you in my space. Them 3 things. Mama Jenner. Yeah, my baby whole chin. She should have got, she had to get stitches. She had to get them a day late. She don't even know she got stitches. Like, what the f***? Like, you don't even know my baby had to go get stitches the next day. And then nobody told me nothing. Like, I was so hurt. Like, if I sign you up to do something, you call me first. You don't call Jaidyn and John first, or neither one of them. You call me. So I just didn't like the way the things was handled, and that's just what it is. So that's where we are. So don't think I ran her off, or I did nothing to her, or she did nothing to me. It's just, I'm just being quiet so I don't say anything hateful or wrong. That would have pissed me off too. Yes, and thank God it was her chin, because y'all already know. We would have been in this mother. I wouldn't even told y'all. I'd have been like, girl, let's go to the mall. I'll meet you at the mall. I'd have been in that parking lot, don't say doing. We'd have been in that parking lot, don't say doing. But it's under her chin, and you can't really see it. And I got to live with that. That's my responsibility, because I authorized it. She absolutely did not work her ass off for me. I wish she would have. You know how far I would be if she did? She absolutely did not. I appreciate everything she did, but everything that was done, trust me, I created for 6 Eye. There was so much more that could have been done, and she knows that. There's so much more that there are 3 things that I put on my list. Like, if I give you something to do, and I feel like I'm going to give you these 3 things on purpose. Like, this is where Blue gets it from. I'm going to give you these 3 things on purpose. And if you never do them, I just know where to put you. But that don't mean I'm not going to fuck with you. Because you're good for something. You're just not good for me. But you're good for something. But you're not good for me. So if I give you these 3 things and you don't help me get them figured out, knowing all this shit I got on my plate, but you show up to be on camera, on time, looking good, and getting your clout up, and you moving like that, and I still see these 3 things not done, I'm going to feel a certain type of way. And I'm not bad mouthing her. I'm just saying the things that I needed, they never got done. So no, I would give her a C+. a C+. Because this brand is so important and there's so much to be done and there's so much that needs to be done that if you can't on the outside see where, like, let me get in there and just go both blow for blow, because I could see where this could go if somebody helps her or helps them. Like, anybody that comes into the circus, like, I mean, it's been like 4 years now. We done made more money than Love and Hip Hop by ourselves. So then you need to get in there. If I tell you I want this shit on Tubi, it should have been on Tubi yesterday. I shouldn't have to still go sit down with my people right now to figure out how to put the show on Tubi. It should have been done. I asked for it 2 years ago. Or just like certain things, it's just like certain little things, like the little stuff, and everybody want to do the big stand in front of the camera and act like you my bestie stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool and all, like, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? I gotta have some people on camera. I get that, especially when the kids fall off and they not doing what they supposed to be doing. We need some co-stars. I get that. But if somebody pulls you into this circus and you become a co-star and you don't, like, get in here and do stuff behind the cameras like you do in front of the camera, like, you gonna lose every time. Like, that makes no sense. So when you say, yeah, it looks like Nevaeh is jumping over there and trying to be chrisean and trying to be Jaidyn, wouldn't you? I mean, that's like replacing Luke and Laura from General Hospital or whatever, with Young and the Restless. Like, if you get Laura's spot, you better get in that mother and hold the circus together. Bink, bink, bink. Like, common sense. It just don't be the common sense for me. Nevaeh is ruining the brand. I think the industry loves Nevaeh. I think the industry likes her for something. She has something. I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but she has something. And the more we don't like her, the more it's going to come out. So y'all got to learn how to switch it up when y'all don't really like somebody. Because y'all didn't like me at first, remember? Y'all hated me at first. Babe, you watching the game?
Yeah.
Well, why you didn't invite me?
I didn't think you liked the basketball.
You ain't think I liked the basketball? You know I would have faked it to kick it with you. Did you get you some toilet paper? Did you get you some toilet paper? Mm-hmm. We've been on here talking about Social Security and stuff. Yeah, like how long you gotta come tell them how long you gotta stay married to get the man.
10 years. 10 years.
Why do the men? You ain't supposed to know that. Come say hi. These are mushrooms. I'm getting ready to.
I want some bacon and eggs for some reason.
Bacon and eggs.
I don't know why I got to take for bacon and eggs. Man.
Do we have that? I don't think we have that. We got some eggs. We ain't got no bacon. These lives are great. You'll get paid. I need to. Okay, let me go on over there and start streaming. Then I'm gonna go start streaming on next Monday. They said hi, Mrs. Saffold. Come. They got a question. Come here real quick. One question. Just one question.
What?
The blacker the berry.
What did it do?
They can't hear you back there. How did you meet Bree? Bree came to me to one of my auditions on 6 Side. The episode is still on the Patreon too. So you guys that's answering questions is not watching the show. Y'all can know all the Young and the Restless tea. Bree showed up to an interview from Instagram when I posted that I was looking for an assistant. She pulled up to one of the auditions. Don't you do Mr. Saffold? Cece said, don't you do Mr. Saffold? He down there watching the game. I guess that's what they over there talking about. How to check you're eligible on platform. Open the app. Go to your professional dashboard. Monetize. Wait, what is that? The instructions for it? Is that the instructions for the stream? You need to start getting paid on here. You can get paid on Instagram? How to check if you're eligible on a platform. Do y'all get paid on Instagram? I seen like a little $40 or something, but it don't be no money on here, do it? So you can start getting paid by Instagram. Girl, I got like a little $40, enough to pay for them 2 blue checks. Yes, but you have to, like, 1 million something. You have to have like 1 million. You have to have 1 million followers? I could be your assistant and I have a master's in computer science, so I got you on the tech side. Okay, DM me if you got me on the tech side. Meta, yes. Connect to Facebook. I do get a check from Facebook. I get a little something from Facebook, but it don't be much. It'd be enough to take the grandkids to the pool hall. Instagram is very much harder platform in my opinion. I ain't seen no Instagram money. That's why I be like, when they be like, she getting paid to be on here, I'm like, girl, from where? Not true. You don't need 1 million. Go on Twitch. They said, girl, go on Twitch. I just feel like the Twitch thing Jaidyn and John is both on there, so you'd have to get on when they not on, and they on for 24 hours. Can't I just keep promoting our family show on Patreon and not have to be on Twitch all day? Because it look like they be on that shit for a long time. They be on there for some hours. We need a journey episode. People get paid mainly from brands on Instagram. Yes, IG is, but brand deals pay more on IG and TikTok. Okay, how I get the brand deals? I want some of that Fashion Nova too. I want some of them free outfits. I made $3K in 2 days off Facebook. Monetize, go on Facebook. I promise you'll make money. Okay, so when you said you made $3K, what did you do? What did you do for 2 days so we could know what to do? Because we all got a Facebook. Tell us what to do with the Facebook. Go on live. Go on the live on the Facebook. They on for 24 hours. I'm laughing my ass off. She only did one 24-hour stream. No, she only did that one 24-hour stream, but that's what it took. And she be on there for hours during the day, though. They be putting the kids to bed and logging on and shit. That's a lot of work. Reach out to them and share what you get and reviews. What about that girl you hooked up with the connections? What girl? Consistency bills. That's right, Karlissa. We want to know. Yeah, we all want to know. It's only 1 million of us on here. Tell us how we get that. Tell us how to get that Facebook money. She got 3K in 2 days. Now that's my type of number. Okay, 3K in 2 days without selling no ussy sound good to us. You and Mr. Saffold will definitely make it in 2 days because y'all funny. Now you include him. He got to be on there too. Oh, you trying to get us to do the OnlyFans, huh? Use Twitch for your content and 6 out for your and family multiple streaming incomes. They finally came and got the babies from you. Girl, 6 o'clock this morning. Talking about they had something to tell me, having me sitting up telling me about all they weekend rendezvous. Stay consistent with either live or reels. That's what I don't be doing is the reels. Where do you stay consistent with live and reels? On here or on Facebook? Just go to your settings, get monetized. I probably am monetized, but I don't know how to do it because Instagram I've seen like it say like $40 or something, but I don't know what to do to get to the money. You got to have a large amount of followers and interact in the comments. In the comments on Facebook, the one thing you had appointment with Callie and Jaidyn talking about the brand deals. Oh, talk to that lady? The one that you had, okay. Somebody scared her off. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was, but I think Wack scared her off because she don't be with me that much no more. She said he got smart with her. So was Jaidyn pregnant again or no? Huh? What? Come again? What you say? I didn't hear you. What she say? No, you get paid from posting to not just videos. You can download yours and clip them in reels. Download the show, clip it in reels, and post it on Facebook. Meta is IG and Facebook. Okay, I understand that. We're getting somewhere now. I love watching your lives. You're real fire. I go to the same birthday. I got the same birthday as Mrs. Saffold too. Oh, that's why you love me. She got the same birthday as Mrs. Saffold. Cardi B just performed on halftime. Oh, that's where y'all was at? Y'all was over there watching Cardi B? Whack do too much, girl. He do too much. You can connect your IG and Facebook, so when you post on one, it'll post to the both. Yes, so how many things do we need to post? Because when I post on my IG, on my main page, I think it goes. But can it go from this page too? Can I double? So when I post on my main page, I do see it on my Facebook page. But how many times do I got to do it to get the money? The $3,000 in 2 days that you just said. Use ChatGPT to answer any of your questions. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go do my homework right now because you said $3K in 2 days. And I need that money. Because how much is that for a month? Carry a one. She said we can make $1,500 a day. Honey, that sounded like 30 something, 40 bands to me.
Camsdiy.
IIC Podcast.
Just get an assistant to do it for you. That now I got one of them. She just getting started, but maybe she's not in the right direction. Maybe I'll ask her about this. But maybe I got her overwhelmed right now. Because y'all know we got a hairline, 6-out bundles coming. We got the 6-out bundles. Jaidyn got some sunglasses coming. And Callie got a mom, something with a mom calendar book. You're going to love the book. You're going to love the mommy book. How she keep her life in check and in order. It's all about engagement. You have to stay consistent with posting every day. And then you need engagement on the post. Okay. So I'm not posting enough because I'm not getting nowhere near. No, I'm not even getting that. I'm not even getting a fraction of that. Yeah, girl, that sounds like some good money. She said that's $90,000 a month. Sound like we all need to get off of here and go chat GPT it and figure it out. If one of y'all figure it out before me, let me know and I will share y'all page on my main page. Even if I don't fuck with you, even if you blocked. Send me some information in the DM and I'll share yours when you go link your shit up too. All right, I got to go pee now and I got to make my salad. Thank y'all for getting me to 7:30 without eating because I did a whole day with no food and I hung out with y'all all day for free because I ain't getting no motherfucking money. And she just said I'm supposed to be getting some money. All right, I'll call y'all back.